Oh wait. Oh wait. I should have had the... I should have shown the screen when it was showing the icon. Look at this. Backside snow, not backside freeze and drizzle. Nuh-uh. Look at where that mixing line gets. Oh, it cuts close, but no. Yes, we're gonna watch Max. We're gonna watch Max. This is the most crucial run so far. Every run gets more important than the last. What the 18Z Euro showed would be terrible. Okay, not terrible. Okay, terrible in the sense that we're not getting a foot. But it still gets like 10 to 11 inches. So you know what? GFS is out to Friday evening. Let me just show what the NAM showed. The NAM, I told you, we're going to have some generational NAM runs. This is the start. It's by 7 a.m. You know what? Sure. Why not? And then the Rufus. Let's see. I'm going to put Max on in the background so two people can talk at the same time.
You're Detroit, but we're not going to have any major impacts up there with this. Could be some like effect snow though early Monday.
Don't do that to me, Max. But
Which would be the worst thing.
The Rufus, that's pretty north. Now here's the thing, with the wave on Friday, it was pretty north.
Max, Riley and the team, appreciate that.
That will be with the NAM, and it came south.
I mean, again, we're gonna be live for over 50
So,
hours. I'm gonna have to get cases of water.
I'm gonna be awake for over 50 hours.
Almost no water right now, and so for all the live streams that we're gonna do, we're gonna need a lot of water, a lot of food.
And then let me just show you what the HWR showed. This would mean all ice for us. What is this?
Thank you, Patricia, for the $10 super chat. Long Island, New York. My guess is 8 inches, although local.
Guess what this model shows for the central U.S.
Who in the world is predicting?
Guess what it shows?
Snow right now on Long Island. I mean, I'm not ruling it out, but man, that's early to say that.
Wait, I'm sub to him on Scalp? Really? But anyways,
I think at least
guess what it
6
shows.
inches for Long Island. At least.
If you
Undoubtedly
guessed
6 inches. I don't know about
freezing rain in central Kansas, you'd be right.
European model right now is
Freezing rain in central Kansas.
Around
What the?
6 to 10 inches right now. But
Why? It's in the 528 line. No way.
Hey, crazy for the super chat. I missed snow. Texarkana. What can I see for snow? I don't think Texarkana is going to see snow, unfortunately. I think it's going to be all ice. Maybe lie and tell me more. I wish I could lie.
Now I see why people hate ice, especially recently. Now I know why. It makes so much sense.
This graphic we're looking at here is why nobody can tell you how much snow we're going to see. So the heaviest snow is going to be in this portion of the storm where it is all cold air. However, this portion of the storm is going to be right next to the portion of the storm where we have a little bit of warm air intrusion at the upper levels. And this is where sleet is going to fall.
Okay, is it a north trend? Wait.
Less snow and overall accumulation.
War music is ready. Is it south? I can't believe that 2 days ago I was rooting for a northern trend, and now I'm rooting for it to go back south. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Nothing as of yet. Maybe a little bit later. It just delays the storm. That's not south. It just delayed the storm. It's not south. Okay, what else should we play, dude? 18Z to the 0Z. Delays the storm, not much difference at the moment. If it delays, the north side is going to end up with, or no, what am I saying? The Arctic high is going to retreat. A couple of days ago, it had the storm hitting Saturday into Sunday. That's when it was south, when the Arctic high was in place. Don't leave the stream. This is epic, right? I don't know what it's doing, bro. Is it north? I think it is, actually. Okay, well, look. The GFS was the furthest south. So, look. I forgot to clarify. The GFS was the furthest south, and it still is, to the point where the 18Z still had no mixing. I assume it's going to correct just a tad bit north. This isn't really important. It's called the GFS for a reason. Good for shiz. AI GFS just ran. Should we look at the AI GFS? Wait. We're about to look. Well, that's the Euro. AI GFS. Please, Clanker model. Clanker model. W Clanker, W Clankers, W Clankers. Yeah, GFS has been north, by the way. Saturday by 7 p.m. It's delayed. It's delayed. Delayed. Not a bad look still. Again, with the GFS, a north shift would not be the worst thing. Because this model's been so far south compared to everyone else that I think it's time that it's correcting itself. As long as it brings no or minimal mixing. What the freak did I just see? Okay. Continuing. Not much change. Maybe a smidge north. Maybe a hair north. It's probably a hair north. See how the sleet line kind of drops a little bit? While the heaviest snow axis stays right where it is. The sleet line kind of drops. You would hope for sleet. You feel me? But look. Actually, I'm gonna talk about it after the run. Okay. I don't know if this is a good or bad thing. Clanker model, what's going on? By the way, you do not want the AIGFS going north. You do not want it going north. You want this model to go north. You want this model to go north, but not the AI GFS model. Well, I do, at least. Okay. Wait, I'm liking this. The GFS got 24 drop signs. The GFS got 24 drop signs. This is good, actually. This is a very good run. By 1 o'clock, still snowing. Really good. The aura music is working. Okay, not too bad. This is 4 o'clock. We still got good snow happening. The sleet line, a bit corrected. I believe this is where it will be. I think this is where it will be. Chat. Somewhere between the 540 and 546. That's where the mixed line will start. The mixed line starts between the 540 and 546. Steak, steak, steak. Guys, remember when Steak used this song? You remember this, guys? Now every comment's filled with Steak. Remember this, dude? Steak doesn't even... Like, he just does, like, the same 1-2 songs, and I'll just... No, no, don't do that. I kinda do, too. Even though I know, like, so many that Steak has used over the years. And Cruise. I hate to say it, but I'm inspired by them. Dare I say. The NAM got 7 drop-ons. Okay, AI model, what are you doing? For comparison, this was the 18Z. You want to be above the 546 line if you don't want to mix. Above the 546. In this run, most of the area ends up between the two, which can allow for brief mixing. And then quarter air rushes in again, backside snow, which I think is likely. Resume the aura music. Guys, if this is the slowed version, imagine what the regular version sounds like. Okay, now it's just full of fog. Alright. Here we go, chat. Actually, we're gonna do a... what am I looking at? Yeah, this is north, 100%. But the mixing doesn't get over here. There's no mixing for the city proper. Let's look at totals. Yeah, the good thing is, they seem to agree now. This is not bad, though. And the fact that it's sleet and not freezing rain, even though there'll probably be more freezing rain. 7.4 by 1, or by 10 a.m. 8.8 by... Okay. We reached 16. Yup. Mind you, the Spire has us in all snow the entire time. The mixing line doesn't even get close. And it's still snowing, by the way. Look at this. 17. I think we're back. I think we're back, Chad. Even though the GFS went north, but it's just correcting to all the other models. That's all. It's just correcting to all the other models. Let me take a sounding from, like, Charles County. Charles St. Mary's. It is a sleet sounding, right? Let's take one from the city at 7 o'clock, where it's supposed to be moderate to heavy snow. Sleet. It says sleet, too. Now... the warm nose usually always wins, so I think there will be sleet mixing, at least. But it will it'll be mixed with snow. It will be mixed with snow. The sleet line, the sleet will be mixed with snow. What the? Jazz, is this fire or not? Let's see.
We are Jeffrey Epstein. We carry the flame.
Why is it?
Fight for the island. We'll honor his name.
Alright. Chat, is that war or not?
Phenomenal. 1 second. We don't usually use icon model for weather.
So obviously the GFS went north, but that was expected, and it's not a bad thing because it was way too south.
Yeah, I mean, the icon
That
is
is
a
a-
much more significant ice storm further south as well.
That is a
And I
realistic
can see this
scenario.
panning out. I don't think this model is crazy or anything. I just think it's a little too far south with some of the freezing rain. A little bit too many blobs down to the
Too
south.
south.
What is this showing in terms of ice and stuff? Let me look at. Doesn't have ice accumulation. Let's look at total snow. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty significant snow. I don't think this is impossible to happen. I mean, I still think the European model's onto something more than the icon model is. This is not nearly as good for winter weather. How much snow for Indianapolis? I think Indianapolis will probably be around 3 to 6 inches. So nothing too crazy.
Stream
not
ends
too
when Max
significant.
says 6 to 7 inches again. Okay,
Still decent.
it's gonna be a very short stream in that case.
But it'll be snowing most of Saturday night.
48-hour
Sunday in
QPF,
that
we're talking
part
about
of the United
1.2.
States, Central Indiana. Fort Wayne,
12
for those
inches
that are
on the
in Fort
10 to
Wayne,
1.
you might be tuning in from there. Fort Wayne probably somewhere
If the
around
temperature is
2 to 4,
like 25,
shouldn't be that
then
significant.
that's mixing.
But we'll see if anything.
Or
updates
like
tomorrow.
22.
Hey, Garage for the $10 super chat. Have a motorcycle trip from Dallas to East Texas
That's not
on Friday
bad.
and then back to
Wait.
Dallas Saturday night. Any advice? worried about ice. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a dangerous travel for sure. So definitely stay safe. Not
Yeah,
really
now
a lot
I
of advice
see-
I can give you other than just take extreme caution.
Now I see why people hate ice. Okay. Actually, I think it did go north. Has this thing loaded? Do I want to see what it says?
Caution if you're traveling. That goes for low pressure system. I still think it's going to be mostly ice there, but we should get a good bit of snow late Saturday night and early Sunday morning for Childress and Wichita Falls. Probably around 4 to 8 inches of snow in total. It could push towards 10 if we get a much stronger back end of this low pressure system. In Kentucky, for the 20
Oh my, okay.
Kentucky. I think Kentucky's mostly going to be ice. Northern half of the state.
What I
want
wanna say.
Significant snow. Southern half of the state near like Bowling Green.
That school will 100% be closed on Monday. I wouldn't be surprised if they announced it on Friday that school will be closed on Monday. I would not be surprised if they announced it on Friday. But if there is a layer of ice that forms on top of 8 to 12 inches of snow, that snow is not going anywhere for at least 2 weeks. Okay? That snow is not going anywhere for the next 2 weeks. The snow will be in an ice box. Okay? That snow will be kept in an ice box. So for the longevity of the snowpack, you would want a little bit of ice to keep it in an ice box. – 8 to 12 inches is going to stay on the ground for at least 2 weeks in that case. And if there is a little bit of ice, we're not getting above freezing until February 2nd, at least. We're not going to climb above freezing till February 2nd, according to the 10-day forecast, or the extended forecast. School closed the whole week. Roads are going to be icy for at least the next week and a half. But let's see the Canadian. Again, delaying the storm just a little bit. Okay. Is that north? Guys, I swear if the Canadian advects sleet all the way up into New York City, if this advects sleet into New York, I'm done. Holding steady. Actually, not really. That's pretty north for 7 a.m. I wonder if the Canadian gets drops on data. From the Hurricane Hunters, I wonder if the Canadian gets data. I'm pretty sure it does. GFS sure did. I don't know if the Canadian did. So what I want to talk about right now. Any ice we get, as I said, is going to put our snowpack in an ice box, essentially. And it doesn't even have to be that much ice. If that happens, this snow will stay on the ground for a long time. A long time. Yep, it affects sleet all the way up into Baltimore. Good thing is, it's not freezing rain. But this model, of course, this model was gonna say some bull like this. Of course, this model's gonna say something like that. At least sleet counts towards snowfall. Okay? Hey, at least it's not ice, dude. We are not prepared for power outages. We are not prepared for power outages. Yep, it's gonna infect sleet. It's gonna infect sleet into Boston. For crying out loud. It's gonna... For frick's sake, it's going to sleet in Boston. And the Canadian is known for these things being too north. In fact, let's see. That high is in Quebec. That high is just... That high is out of there by Sunday evening. Okay, the best odds, and this is unrealistic. This is unrealistic. The best odds for the most snow is where it stays all snow in Massachusetts. By the way, you can't see. Oh, you can't see Massachusetts. There it is. Frick you, Boston. One day we'll win. You're not going to win every time. Okay? You will never win every time. Okay? Frick you, Boston. Next time, we're going to score big, and you're going to be too south. Or you're going to be too north. But for right now, I think 100% schools closed on Monday. For Tuesday, about a 70% confident. For Wednesday, my confidence drops off at 40%. But if we do get a little bit more ice, then it could be the whole week. What's Max saying, dude? Yeah, if we get even a little bit of ice, those temps will not climb above freezing. In which case, we might be closed the whole week. Now,
those specific locations can be more.
It only allows for 3 snow days before we go virtual.
Lexington will probably be 50-50.
3 snow days before we go virtual.
Tomorrow, and as I've alluded to, we are going to see probably more model
I wouldn't mind
tomorrow,
wasting our snow days on
which
something
means
like
that
this.
There will be changes to the forecast. Even
Not an
based
ice
off
storm,
what I'm
obviously.
saying, it's not for certain. I'm just gonna make that graphic though until we can kind of lock in the ice threat more. I do think if you're like North Texas, for example, like power outages are definitely possible. They could be wide.
Bro, it's about... Don't tell me it broke again. Do not tell me it broke again. Alright, wait. I'm about to see what the GFS looks like. It is not great. It's north. It's north, I can say that much. The Clanker model went north. And this will never load, so I'm not going to use it. I can't believe that 2 days ago I was rooting for a northern shift, and now I'm rooting for it to go south. Alright, I'm bored. I'm gonna just put on max.
Storm warnings reach the East Coast, so that would be almost, let me measure it real quick on the Radar Mega app. That'd be almost 2,000 miles or more of concurrent winter storm watches.
That is a lot. Thank you, Riley, for the update. Somebody asked in the chat, Flower Mound, Texas, which is like Dallas-Fort Worth, is it going to be just ice or snow? It'll be mostly ice. Very little snow. If we see snow, it's going to be Sunday morning. It's not really going to outweigh the ice, though. The ice is way more concerning.
Yeah, and the National Weather Service put out an extreme risk of snow and sleet Sunday into Sunday night. We have not seen that in 10 years. An extreme risk is out.
Probably no more than 4 or 5 inches of snow. It's not going to be very significant up in Michigan. On the backside of the storm, though, lake effect snow will come into play, and it could be a lot more concerning by then. But otherwise, not looking terrible for that area. Nate Brooke for the $20 super chat. How's St. Louis, Missouri looking? Just talked about it. Probably going to see around 3 to 6 inches, 4 to 8, especially on the south side. It could change tomorrow, but for right now, that's the range I'm giving you. And I think that's pretty much going to be where we're going to be looking in terms of snowfall there. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of change on that, maybe even an inch or two, but should be mostly around that range.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is, if you want to live a long life and you don't want to have gray hairs by the time you're in your 30s, do not track winter storms.
Chance of snow on Sunday. I mean, there will likely be
this storm has taken like 10 years off my life.
Snow in North Texas, at least for most. And even if you see snow, it does not mean you're going to be seeing 8 to 10 inches. I mean, most of North Texas will not see that much accumulation. Most areas like Dallas-Fort Worth, 2 to 4 maybe inches of snow. Sherman, right along the Red River in like Gainesville, Texas, you'll probably be closer to 4 to 8 inches of snow, maybe an isolated spot higher, but that's generally what we're looking at. And then if you're back down towards Waco, I don't expect any snow down there. If any, it would be very briefly, flurries. Hey, Derek, for the $5 super chat. How confident are we that DC remaining mainly snow versus mixing issues? I think it'll be mostly snow. There could be some ice, though. Again, I'm not ruling out a little bit of ice over there in Washington, D.C. It's just a little too early to say if it's going to be one dominant type or another. We'll have to see what the models look like tomorrow, because, again, we are looking at a little bit of a different setup compared to what we were looking at, yesterday. Yesterday, it looked like almost all snow, so... Fister for the Super Challenge. Ice can we realistically expect for Charlotte, North Carolina? I think a half an inch to an inch is on the table. I think the worst area for ice accumulation will be in North Carolina out of this entire event. The cold air damming setup is much more intense there than most of these other areas. Southern Arkansas is probably going to be really bad too. I think Southern Arkansas could, trees across the board could be seriously damaged in Southern Arkansas from how much freezing rain and ice that we're expecting. So. Yeah, I'm hesitant on showing you guys a GFS model again. I'm more leaning still towards the European. I don't think the GFS has a good grip of this winter storm.
Well, it's literally showing the same thing now. It literally shows the same thing.
I don't think it has a great grip.
So you better start showing it.
On this winter storm right now. I think the European's been very consistent, and I think that's the model I'm going to stick with for right now. And then we have all the high-res models coming out
if the
tomorrow,
Euro
so
goes
we'll
south,
idea of everything tomorrow. So we just got to kind of wait for that.
If the Euro goes south, I'll throw a party. If the Euro goes south, all right.
There is no naming of winter storms. That is literally only a Weather Channel thing. Hey, guys, to the Super Chat boot for ice in Flower Mound, but thanks for the heads up. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what it's leaning towards for Flower Mound. I used to live in the Flower Mound area, so, that's not an area that can really deal with ice very well, and we're talking about possibly over half an inch in some spots, so pretty concerning. Hey, you sipping for the $10 Super Chat. Dayton, Ohio snow. I would say right now around 4 to 8 inches, but it definitely could be higher. It could also just be a little lower, but 4 to 8 is a good range for right now. Give it a name? If I gave this winter storm a name, I would name it Derek. No reason in particular, but why not? By the way, this winter storm is going to be breaking a lot of records. I've actually been working on a website that will display all this data for you in the future, and it'll be publicly accessible at some point down the road. But we have this little thing here that shows you all the different record-breaking temperatures that are coming. And this right here is going to be Friday. What is this? This is Saturday. Let me go Friday night first. These are low maximum temperatures. Many areas in the Midwest will be breaking low maximum temperatures on Friday. Some of the coldest weather that we've ever seen in these areas for the month of January, with temperatures in Grand Rapids only reaching 4 degrees for high temperature on the 23rd. By Saturday, we'll have records being crushed from Texas all the way back into the Northeast. Dallas,
and what do you know? Massachusetts is currently getting dumped on right now. Just the rich get richer, I guess. Well, us areas just suffer under a layer of despair.
Just below the 19th temperature. So we are going to have some really crazy records being broken here.
Unbelievable.
And into the beginning of next week, about 7 degrees below the previous record, also in Stillwater, Oklahoma, and then 6 degrees for Tulsa. All those records in 1940 or 1948. These are almost 80 years old. Sunday is not going to be much different. Sunday morning, we'll have record-breaking low temperatures all across the southern plains. Texas, Arkansas, a lot of these areas forecast to be in the negatives for low temperatures Sunday morning. Even New Orleans will be breaking that record. At least tying it, if not breaking it. It's 6 degrees below the previous record over in southwestern Arkansas. So yeah, very, very cold weather. And it will continue into Monday. All these areas dealing with record-breaking temperatures on Monday. And then Tuesday, same thing. So again, it's about to get very, very cold out there. Make sure that you are ready for extreme cold. There's a lot of extreme cold warnings also up right now across the southern plains, back into the Midwest, and even across the northern plains. So very, very cold weather is coming, along with all the snow and ice that we are going to see. How much ice for Memphis? Quarter to half an inch of ice is what I would expect right now, but that could be higher. It could also be lower. Just depends on the trends tomorrow, but that's a conservative range for right now. Thank you, Peter, for the $10 super chat. What am I looking at for Landenberg, Pennsylvania? Most of Pennsylvania will be snow on Sunday and into early Monday. There will be very little ice, I think. If you're over here in that small corner, I think you were just referencing, there is a threat of ice, but it will probably not be ice storm criteria. I don't think it's going to last long enough, but you could see up to a 1/10, maybe a 1/5 of an inch of ice.
Right. What do I put on now? Chat, do we see? Are there any new Tony Pan vids? Let's see, chat. Let's go here. Whenever you want to load, take your time now. Take your absolute
headlines coming up.
time.
Even though it briefly warms up this week, it's about to get a lot colder again this weekend, and then that cold air.
Take your darndest time. Guys, the warm nose always wins usually. So, sleet can be further north than mottled. That is what happens sometimes. Is that Tony Pan? That's Tony Pan. Or it's the other guy. Or it's Tom. It's Tony or Tom. Who is it?
After a frigid morning, temperatures warmed up a bit this afternoon, making up near the 40-degree mark, almost up to what is normal for this time of year. A normal high now about 43 degrees or so. And it's still 40 down at BWI Marshall, 41 in downtown Baltimore, 35 in Westminster and in Manchester, and upper 30s across much of the eastern shore. And the news tonight is that we've got south winds and a warm front moving through, so the temperatures are not going to be cooling off as rapidly.
Wait, does he talk about freezing rain? Does he talk about freezing rain?
Will dominate the 7-day forecast behind this hour. The problem is it looks like some mix is going to occur. Almost never get a pure snow event here in central Maryland with likely addition of sleet or freezing rain. That cuts down on the amount of snow. If it stays all snow to the north and west,
at least it's not melting.
The south and east, where it mixes
the plain rain,
you get a whole lot less snow. And in between sits Baltimore as usual. This all starts to move out late Sunday night, and by Monday we're back to cold and dry. And the cold will dominate the 7-day forecast behind this storm. So low end, 5 inches of snow seems like likely for most areas. High end, if you don't get the mixed sleet and freezing rain, it stays mostly snow in your neighborhood, like areas north and west of Baltimore, you could easily top the foot mark and go to 15 inches. The most likely scenario is that the bulk of the Baltimore metro area gets anywhere from 8 to 12 inches of snow from late Saturday night until Sunday evening. Watch it. The track could change. More of a mix could factor in.
Again, if it is mixed, it's more likely than not to be freezing rain. You know what I'm saying? It's more likely than not to be freezing rain. Actually, let me play some Cartnarks. Wait. Let me play a long Cartnarks video while we wait. And sleet still counts towards snowfall. Where's a long Cartnark video? flip this
Can
plate.
I say one sentence?
Why the fuck were you
Can I say one sentence without you interrupting me?
Why?
Point again, too. Come on. Uh-oh, the seatbelt's coming on. Oh, boy. Here it goes. All right. See, that says I don't return my shopping cart like a jerk. She's reading it. Give her a chance to read it fully. Now we're just going to apply this right up front here. Just right there, that area. Oh, that stopped her. How you doing, ma'am? Yeah, you...
Get the fuck off my car.
Man, let me explain why.
No, just get it on my car.
Just take your cart back so it's not blocking the handicap spot, and then I will happily do that for you.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? You left your car blocking the handicap spot.
Are you kidding me?
No, ma'am.
So
This is not a joke at all. Well, you're not. Yeah, you do. There's a I support lazy bones magnet. So now, beware this lazy bone. Sorry. So, ma'am, I'm not kidding you.
So the person that lived that day, you're gonna take them to or it?
I wish I had a time machine to stop lazy bones like you, but I don't, unfortunately. If I did have a time machine, that would be the first thing I would do. Is I would go back and I would stop each and every lazy bones who's angry and defiant and who wants to block handicap spots like yourself. And by the way, you seem real handicapped. So, Narcoteers, I'm gonna let her pull on out. Notice what I do, Narcoteers. I'm gonna, oh, she decided against it. So, ma'am, have you rethought?
Let me tell you something, please.
Please.
I'm begging you.
I'm begging you.
Leave me alone.
Leave handicapped people alone by not leaving your cart in their way. Now, I begged you just like you did. Now, why can you beg me and I can't beg you? Lord above, Jesus, please let this woman take her cart back where she knows it belongs.
And Lord above Jesus, if you harass me one more time.
If you harass handicapped people one more time with your more time,
I swear
jinx.
to God.
I jinxed you.
I swear to
You know
God.
you can't say it. I jinxed you. All right, so you left your cart blocking the spot, right? You won't listen to.
Go and tell the person who just.
I don't have a time machine, ma'am. I can't.
You were sitting right there. The person
That's
that came
been
out
there
and
for
didn't see
longer
them.
than that. I didn't see them. All right. Oh, F me. The magnet right over here. Place that right on that area. Oh yeah, go ahead and hit that pole, genius. You really scared me on that one. Yeah. Woo.
Oh no, chat!
Ma'am,
Only
I
15
don't
inches on Wonderground.
volunteer
This is gonna be a
to
bust.
you from
Oh
harassing handicapped people by
no.
leaving your cart in their spot.
Open school the whole
You're
week.
confused.
Somebody saying you want to harass me or what?
Did somebody tell you to harass people with your cart?
How did I harass anyone?
Because
with my
the next
cart?
person who wants to pull in
On
here
to the next
cannot do that
storm.
properly because
The fuck out.
you don't have
I'm
a
not in the
you don't have a response to me, do you? Because you know you're wrong. I've proven you
I'm
wrong.
wrong. There's people that collect the cart. Why don't you collect it?
Because I'm here to stop you from doing this. Because the people who collect their carts aren't here right this second, are they? No, they're not.
Wait.
But-
So, pay you.
No,
to
I'm a
to
volunteer.
harass
I'm a
me.
very sexy volunteer who's teaching you right and wrong, and you are very, very wrong. Let me go ahead and put her. No, ma'am, you don't understand. You don't understand.
Harass people
You
in
don't
the
have to be
parking lot?
paid to do the right thing. Yes, sir.
What's going on out here?
Sir, this lady, what she did is she left her cart blocking the handicap spot, and I told her, hey, don't do that, you know. And she said I'm harassing her by asking her to do the polite thing, not blocking the handicap spot. And she knows you can't just use the H word. I'm not harassing
Why
you.
are you harassing
I'm not. I am politely asking you, ma'am. I'm politely asking you to do the right thing.
Why are you harassing me?
You can't just use that word. You don't know
Again,
what that word
if
means,
we
sir.
mix,
Why are
it's
you
gonna be
harassing
I
sleep.
told you what's going on, and I'm not
It
harassing
can't
you.
be that much freezing rain, right?
I told you, ma'am.
You got your sign there, don't worry about it.
Yeah, ma'am, you can leave if you want to. Hi, I'm Agent Sebastian with the very sexy and powerful cart narcs. Now, what this lady did is she blocked a handicap spot. When I asked her politely to move her cart, she started saying that I was harassing her, which is not correct whatsoever. This lady doesn't know what harassing means. She's also apparently hates handicapped people. Oh, and by the way, she was parked in a handicap spot too, and she's now gotten out of her car 5 or 6 different times to lie to you about what I'm doing. When all I'm trying to do is keep her from blocking handicapped people's parking. That's all I'm trying to do.
Okay.
And all she had to do was say, oh, I'm sorry, let me take that back for you. But she won't.
Okay.
She lies. She's now approaching me in a menacing manner.
Why are you touching my property?
I told you why
no,
15
Why
times.
are you touching my car?
Because otherwise you would
No. Why were you touching my
I am trying to have.
property?
Can I speak one sentence
No,
without you interrupting?
Why were you
Can I
touching
say one sentence?
Why the fuck were you
Can I say one sentence without you interrupting me?
Why were you fucking touching
Why are
my
you approaching me in an aggressive manner?
Why were you
I'm trying to tell
I swear
you.
to God.
What?
Boy,
What are you
let
gonna
me
do?
tell you something. Am I the only one that you feel? The only black fucking person?
Oh, don't
that
make
you
it
can-
racial.
A white person parked there and they left it there.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Fucking bitch.
How do you know the color of that
You
person?
fucking bitch.
Ma'am, using foul language only shows what
Me
I'm
to the
saying.
Canadian.
Don't leave the cart there, man.
Me to every snow lover in New England.
You touched my property. Why?
You left. I'll tell you
You
why.
touched my property.
Can I have one sentence? Can I say one sentence?
You touched my property.
Well, if I talk, will you let me speak? Because you left your cart blocking the handicap area.
I'm calling the cops because if he posts my picture online, I'm gonna fucking
that's what he
sue
doing,
him.
'cause he's getting
Exactly. I know that's what he's doing.
That's not against the law, ma'am.
He wants that reaction, so
Ma'am.
would you come and get just leave, baby?
Yes, ma'am, I would.
Well, just leave her alone.
But,
Come on.
ma'am, you know what she did, right?
Just,
Did
I
you?
don't want to hear it.
I want to help. I want people to stop being lazy and blocking handicap spots. That's what I
Listen,
want.
Just stop. Just stop.
You're being an
stop.
enabler, sir.
Just stop. No, he's not. He's helping you.
Ma'am.
He's helping you. Don't say anything else. Just come get. Don't.
Ma'am,
Stop.
I appreciate.
No.
Can I have a
No.
conversation with you?
No.
I
Just
appreciate
take
you
it.
being nice about this. I
Just
appreciate
come
you
and
wanting to
get my
de-escalate.
card. That's
Ma'am,
it.
I will. But
If you
You
keep
guys-
talking, you're making it worse.
But
Please
so
take
she,
my
so she
card.
can just scream at me and yell at me and she wins?
No.
And she wins?
No.
Is putting a cart
It's no win or lose.
is putting a cart in a handicap spot the right thing to do?
I just want you to take my card.
I will, ma'am. I will do that.
What she's saying is,
I understand y'all being nice. I appreciate that.
you're not winning any battles arguing the fight, man.
But see-
but I get it.
I know it's like talking to a wall with her. I get that.
But it's not about being right, man. Sometimes
It's
you
not
gotta do
about
the
being
smart
right
thing.
or wrong.
Well, I'm not gonna get hurt or nothing, right? I'm not gonna hurt her. She's not gonna hurt me.
But look, go on.
She
Keep your
could.
peace. Keep your peace.
But then
keep
she won't learn. How's she gonna learn that she can't leave a cart in a handicap spot?
Don't
That's
teach her
okay.
that.
You're not there to teach her. Just
I gotta be. I gotta be because her parents didn't do it.
All right, well,
Thank you, but thank you for being responsible. Thank you all for being sweet. Thank you for being peacemakers.
all right, come on.
However, she's still wrong.
I'm gonna make sure there's a police
What's the charge gonna be?
here. My property and
Is that against the law?
camera in my car.
So that's not against the law. Oh, wait, you have a camera in your car.
Yes, I do have a
So
camera
is that
in my
illegal to
car.
record me?
Excuse me, you touched my property.
So did I damage it?
Did I give you the right to touch my property?
I give you the right to block this spot? See,
Do you work for?
doesn't matter.
But why don't you mind your fucking business?
Because
That's
you
what
made it
matters.
everyone's business by doing. See, I've got a response to all your dumb replies. No,
Is it a competition with you?
it is a competition. It's a competition to get you to do the right thing.
Is it a competition with
How are you going to stick in her window?
I don't know. Oh, because she left the card out. I do have the right to do that when the card narcs. Quite the conversation, and I do appreciate the peacemakers. So now she's wasting your time. She's wasting the
white
police's
male,
time.
About 180 pounds.
Thank you.
About 5'2".
5'2"? Am I 5'2"? Man, you're about 5'10", right? I'm about 5'10". Yeah, it's just a magnet that says I don't turn
I'm
my shopping
not
cart like a
gonna
jerk.
leave until the police get here because you touched my property. I did not.
Is that against the law? No, it's not.
Excuse me?
I don't think you know what
It's against
anything
The
is.
sleet keeps touching my property.
No, it's not. Look at
The
that.
freezing rain keeps touching my property.
You can touch my arm. It's not committing a crime. Didn't commit a crime. Did you?
If I punch you in the face, is that gonna be a crime?
That's battery.
Oh, okay, but you touching my car.
This is not- I'm not doing- I'm not
You
damaging-
touching-
I'm not damaging
Don't
it.
touch my car.
But see, if
What
you-
is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me is you. I'm getting out of here.
UK
I said I'll
Met,
leave
I do
after
not
you
think
leave.
that model
no,
gets.
you-
Call our phone number.
The data?
I don't have to. I can leave whenever I want.
Oh, you
Let's see what it says. Let's see, chat. I don't think it gets the Hurricane Hunter data. GFS Euro sure does. I'm not sure about the Canadian, maybe, but the Icon doesn't. So the NAM does, HRRR. Those models do. Sleet, don't touch my property. Do I dare click ahead? Still going. DC, you got shafted. Is that sleet or is that freezing? That's ice. Ice or mix. Whoa! Look at this. Then we get some freezing drizzle. I wouldn't mind a little bit of freezing drizzle. It affects so far north that New Hampshire gets a mix. Oh my god. So, we do have freezing drizzle Monday morning. It affects so far north though that New Hampshire and the southern tip of Maine, you can't see it, but so let me move this out the way. New Hampshire and southern Maine gets mix. But look at this snow rate. We are locked in for snow. We're going to have such a good front end thump of 8 to 12 inches. Before sleet takes over, maybe adds an extra half an inch to an inch, if there's enough. And then freezing drizzle to top it all off. I think it'll change back to snow though. But man, that is crazy. So the UK Met's a hit. GFS still a hit. AIGFS a little more mixing. Canadian a little more mixing. The Icon's a hit. Time for the ensembles. Time for the ensembles, chat. What do we do? And then we'll go back to card narcs before the Euro. Looks north. Which, to be honest, they were pretty south to begin with. Not too bad, though. Oh, wow. 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 That is a huge mean. Chat. That is a huge mean. We're gonna get a mean of a foot, aren't we? Hold on, chat. There it is. 12 inches right there. Stay right where you are, ensembles. Stay right where you are. Man, look at that. That's 12 inches. So while the ensembles did go north, we still have 12 inches. So the GFS is a hit. The Icon's a hit. The UK Met's a hit. The AI GFS could be better, but still mostly a hit. The Canadian, slight hit, and then Warmer Advection takes over quite a bit. So you can lock in an inch, widespread 100%. You could probably lock in 4 inches as well. 97, basically 100. Very good stuff, and the GFS ensembles went north, but not that north. We are in a very good spot. All right, let's continue with Cartnarks.
Put it whenever you want, but I do have your information, though.
Please, call me. You got my phone number right there. Call me.
That's why I say it's never over.
Sir? This is a fan of mine. Okay. Take a sticker, sir?
Thank you. I'll follow you on TikTok.
He follows me online.
Yeah, we don't like lazy people.
She's blocking the handicap spot, too.
What?
Oh. See you later, ma'am. Bye. She's following me. She's harassing me.
That same way you came up to me and harassed me, I'm going to make sure I harass you and make sure I get your number, please.
It's incorrect. She's following me. Ms. 911 operator, she's following me and harassing me. By the way, I took the bus. I didn't take a car. She doesn't want you to interact with me anymore, you follower bones. Narcoteers, I decided to come to take the bus to save handicapped people from lazy bones losers like you. That's a lie. Check the tape, ma'am. You'll find out you're lying. And also lazy, and also a loser bones. Well, that one took a lot of twists and turns, Narcoteers. Some of you out there will probably be able to identify that accent. You've got my phone number on the magnet. It's on the magnet. It's not hard to find me. I'm everywhere and online. And again, you have my phone number. I'm guessing like she had a British vanity style tag. By the way, I didn't take the bus. I'm just throwing her off my scent. That's an advanced Cartnarks training right there.
Got a longer one. We'll just wait until the Euro. So I'm gonna put some stuff on. This one.
What are you saying, sir? I can't hear you. You're just I've been trying to come over there and talk to you for some time now. They curbed it, blocking part of the driving lane.
We're just waiting for the Euro.
That way. That's highly unfortunate. Both sitting there on their phones. Uh-oh, now. Let's just say 2 in the hand for 3 in the bush. Lazy bones. Cartnarks here. Keep an eye. What we're going to do is we're going to apply a couple different magnets here. See the cart? Goes down that way to the cart return. Put this right here for you. And we're also going to keep an eye. We already saw this one lady dump her cart there in a handicapped walkway. Now she's got a guy with her with a second cart. This is Cartnarks training has to deal with multiple bogeys at a time. Now they stopped. They're clearly confounded that someone would call them out on their lazy BS. Oh, hey, how's it going? You left your cart out on the curb there.
Huh?
You left your cart out on the curb over there.
My what?
Your cart is on the curb over there.
Yeah.
That's not where it goes, of course. We all know that.
Okay, so where should I put it?
Now, you're old enough to know better than that, right?
You know what? You're not being nice. Take this back.
I was very nice. I motioned several times for where to put it, and you guys ignored me.
I didn't know you were speaking to me.
Who else? I'm pointing at you. I'm pointing at your cart. I've got Cartnarks on my vest. Who would I be talking to besides you? See, I think you're playing dumb, is what I think. I think you're playing silly. Because you don't know where the carts go, which of course you do. You know they go back at the cart return. And now you're pretending like I don't know what a cart narc is. Not everyone does.
Okay, look, don't speak to me that way. I'm gonna pull my car back and I'll put the cart away.
Well, that's very nice of you. Thanks for coming around. I gotta get someone else real quick too. This guy with this black hat over here. Wee, 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 wee. That's not where the carts go. His cart returns even closer. It's right over there. This is the handicap walkway. That's the cart return. I know you guys are in the disability spot, but there are two of you, and I saw both of you walk out here just fine with the cart. What's going on here, folks? What is this? Come on. He's looking at me. He's saying something. Obviously, we can't hear over the soundproofing of the car. By the way, great job to that lady. She was playing dumb the whole time, but she did the right thing. I had to talk down to her, but that's what she. I'm sorry, sir.
Are you saying handicapped people or what?
So, sir, you're saying you're not able to return your cart?
I'm trying to say this. What the fuck is that?
I'm Cart Narcs. I'm Agent Sebastian with the highly trained and very sexy Cart Narcs. So you can't return your cart, sir? Is that true? No, he's pretend laughing. Well, this is a non-pretend magnet here, sir. Right there. Now, yes, this comes up a lot, Narketeers. Sir, the woke person is the person who is woke is pretending that they aren't capable for themselves to do what they know they are required and to ethically. Didn't come off as clear as I would like it to, Narketeers, but how you doing, ma'am? Yeah, that guy just dropped his cart out from the handicap walkway. But that's actually a good lesson there, Narketeers. So, number one, not a great comeback by me, but number two, the Cart Narcs, we get or we absorb whatever abuse. Oh, we got a Josh. Hey, so how's it going? So you're able to get out and throw the magnet.
Fuck you!
Yeah.
Hey, you faggot!
Now, sir, calling me a slur for a homosexual doesn't absolve you of your responsibility. There's another F word. Oh, who gets to meet me over here again? See, as I was about to say, Narketeers, great stick by me there at the end. Cart Narc speed. I can't hear you, sir. The last thing I heard was some sort of... What are you saying, sir? I can't hear you. You're just... I've been trying to come over there and talk to you for some time now. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Sir, you keep driving away from me. I'm trying to have a civil conversation. I'm doing what you're asking. We could have stopped back over there and had a civil conversation. Instead, you keep running away or driving away. Let's see if he gets out again. So there's two things there, Narketeers, to continue our thought. One, Cart Narcs are apolitical. The only ideology we have is that carts should be returned when at all possible. And notice how okay, he's off. Notice how he didn't answer our question. Because we always take disability access into consideration. In fact, that's our main consideration. Or one of our main considerations. Yes?
Do you upload videos on TikTok?
Well, technically, TikTok's are a lot of fan accounts. YouTube's the best place to go, but yes, I'm the Cart Narc.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping. Instagram also, Twitter, Facebook. I think we're even on Rumble, to address that man's point. But again, we're not political Cart Narcs. It doesn't have to do with wokeness or not wokeness. It has to do with picking up after yourself when you can. Oops, it's right over there. Guys, the cart there, when it goes over there. All right, you're getting lazy bones. Stick them, man. Oh, look at this one. Even worse. Terrible. Get this while we're here. I mean, good God, this takes an effort too. Like, oh, that'll stop. Okay, fantastic. See, stick'em's work. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. We're head right over that way. I'm sorry?
Who are you?
Oh, Agent Sebastian with the powerful,
Are you
heroic, and sexy Cart Narcs. No, why does that matter? because you know that's not what.
You're just your normal person.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you do anything to my car?
Oh no, we put a Lazy Bones on board, stick them on there, and it's got two.
So you're the judging patrol.
Well, yeah, you can judge too. Do you think that's a good place to put that car? Do you think that's
right? It's not right for you to judge other people.
Yes, it is. I just did.
You gotta...
Now let's use our logic. Use our logic. Is that where the carts go, or Jesus would put his cart back? By the way, I'm putting this in.
You wouldn't have a cart. Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
I will call the police.
And what are you gonna tell them?
Touching my car.
Oh,
Don't touch my car.
Your cart
It's my
can
property.
touch other people's property. Do you understand the correlation?
You can't judge people.
I just did, and I'm doing a great job at it.
Go away.
You should go and put your cart back. See, I have this special magnet that says, in the time you spent arguing, you could have returned 50 cards. I'm gonna put that right there. It's not gonna stick, unfortunately, because Jesus believed in picking up after himself and not passing his burden on to his fellow man. Yes, it is. I'm God, jury, and executioner, and I got you. Yes. Yeah, I got you, didn't I? See, this is the thing with we've run into that line of logic before with the holy roller types. And in fact, one specific guy in Las Vegas is, by that very stupid logic, which again only applies, another cart return right there, by the way, which only asks, she's out of here? Where'd she go? Now she's going, it's still on there, it's still flapping in the breeze. Okay, she's getting out of here. By that very stupid logic of hers, you could never judge anybody on anything. You couldn't tell your child, for instance, hey, you got to pick up your dirty dishes when you're done with breakfast or whatever. But when it applies to her and she knows she was wrong. She goes, oh, only God can judge. Well, then how do judges do that?
Yeah.
How does anybody do that? How do you tell your friends? Like it's an obviously wrong thing to say.
I think it's
but,
too
they
quiet.
put the word of
I was
spiritualness on it and holy scripture, and they think, oh, it's a bulletproof
it
argument.
was too quiet.
No, in fact, you were very stupid. What's going on here?
I swear I didn't do it.
Oh, I know, you're good. Great job, young lady. Yeah, it's right over there, isn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 years ago today started the Blizzard of 2016.
Oh, well, I did not specifically, but I saw them do this, so.
If snow totals continue to rise, actually, are they rising or are they going down? I don't know. But if snow totals start to rise, we might be booking a hotel for Sunday.
Responsible person. How you doing, young lady?
Because we did it last
She
time.
said she took her cart back where it belongs, and then somebody else didn't. Do you know who that might be? I'm sorry? There's a cart return right over there. I'm sorry?
I know it's there, so what's the problem?
Well,
and there's potential for a coastal
McCartney,
storm
actually, yeah.
in the next week and
That's
a
too
half
bad.
as well.
You know what? I look at it this way.
Well, they're still employed because they have to go to the cart return to get them.
I don't have time to argue with you.
Well, you just did, and you got someone behind you there. Watch out. You should have time to look behind you before you back out. What I have time to do is apply a Lazy Bones magnet. Because you are so defiant and have given me a common Lazy Bones excuse, we go with the big magnet right here.
What are you talking about? You're talking about James Spann? The UK Met Dynamic Snow Ratio map has 18.5 inches. 18.5.
It's time for your statewide Alabama weathercast.
This aged well, didn't it?
It's Wednesday night, the 21st of January. Everybody talking about the weather for the weekend. So let's kind of go through all the latest data we have here. There's the satellite view, and we got a cloudy sky across Alabama, kind of this subtropical jet stream pulling in moisture from the southwest. It might be Monday of next week before we see the sun again. We'll have clouds and waves of rain for the next several days. Here's the rain coming in this evening. No thunder, no lightning, just good old-fashioned rain. We'll see periods of rain tonight, tomorrow, maybe some rain on Friday, and then for the weekend, we'll be watching for potential for some freezing rain issues over parts of North Alabama. Temperatures this evening are mostly in the 50s. We've got low 60s down in Mobile and Baldwin counties. Tomorrow morning, well above freezing. No ice concerns through Friday. Most spots tomorrow morning will be in the 40s, 50s down here in southwest Alabama with clouds and rain. So again, the rain is in here today. We'll have periods of rain through Friday, but there's the big question. Could we see some icing over the weekend? So again, the Weather Service offices in Birmingham and Huntsville, they have issued a winter storm watch for the counties in blue on this map. The southernmost counties are Lamar, Fayette, Walker, Cullman, Blount, Etowah, and Cherokee. Interstate 20 not involved in this. No watch for Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, or Point South. And understand, even in this watch, not everybody is going to see ice, but there could be some spots with icing problems. So let's take a look at modeling here. This is Saturday morning at 6:30.
8 to 12.
We could begin to see
looking likely. I have not seen a foot since 2016. 10 years ago today. We saw 6 inches last January. We saw 6 inches in 2022. And we saw 6 inches in January 2019. So that's why I say 6 inches or less, I'm going to start crying. But a foot.
See a little light.
And, you know, this mixing, with this mixing aspect, as I said before, this snow is not going away. This snow will be under, essentially, an ice box. If there is a light glaze of ice. And that will not melt for at least 10 days. Okay? When we get back above freezing, which, by the way, this could be one of the longest stretches in history where we are below freezing. 10 days at least. Things can change, but at the moment, it's looking like we're going to stay below freezing, especially with a big snowpack. We can stay below freezing for a while. In fact, the forecast now has lows in the low teens or the upper single digits in the city. In the city, upper single digits are possible on nights where we decouple. Even nights where it stays a little bit breezy and cloudy, we could be around 10 degrees. So the airport, especially under a firm snowpack, that could be under a glaze of ice, the airport could reach 0, or maybe in the very low, or in this case, actually no. In this case, the upper negative single digits for many areas. And again, the airport has not been below 0 since the 90s. It used to happen like every 2, 3, 4 years. So it really depends how much snow we get to where the nights could be even colder than forecasted.
Freezing rain across the northwestern part of the state Saturday morning.
And snow may
Saturday
not melt.
Afternoon at 3 o'clock, and really a decent chunk of central and south Alabama.
And we might have a snowpack until like mid-February in that case.
With only spotty showers. The better chance of any freezing rain Saturday afternoon across the northwestern corner of the state. Florence, Sheffield, Tuscumbia, Muscle Shoals, maybe Russellville. Just a cold rain falling down to the south north of Interstate 20. The models have trended warmer. The European model suggesting that surface low much farther north and a broader warm sector that will keep much of the state out of trouble.
All right, we're going to finish Cartnarks chat.
Well, why not, ma'am? But your cart is near other people's vehicles. Thank you for the support, sir. She's being a lazy bones. Yes, sir. Thank you.
You did not just do that.
Oh, no, ma'am, that could be your problem is you don't understand, like, how reality works. You're good, ma'am. She's a lazy bones, though. Be careful. She puts her cart where it doesn't belong.
Watch your freaking language. Costco, you know what?
I said lazy bones. That's not my language.
No, is it asking you to do this?
What does it matter?
It matters.
Why?
I'm going to get you know what? I'm going to get something.
And then what's going to happen?
You are harassing.
You don't know what that word means. There's a litter bug magnet right there. Now pick up your litter. Ah! So ma'am, let me help you out because you don't know what harassment means. So harassment is behavior that is intended to do... I'm sorry? Behavior that is intended to do nothing but annoy and provoke people for no reason whatsoever other than to annoy and provoke people. That is not what I'm doing. I'm intending, and I gave you multiple opportunities very nicely to put that cart back where it belongs. And I'm gonna leave that there. Well, you know what? I could hide one where she can't even see it. There's a guy in here. He's gonna tattle on me, I have a feeling. Unless he's just being a silent observer. Hold on, sir. Let me get this out of your way real quick. Yeah, no problem. Big truck. It would suck to have to work around Lazy Bones' cart. Appreciate it. She walked all the way in, so she's tattling, but oh no. Whatever will I do? That's not where the cart goes.
Oh, there?
Yeah. Okay. Next time. What about this time? You're here right now. Seize the day. Carpe diem.
You go, boss.
I'm sorry?
I need to go.
Oh, where are you going so fast?
I have to do my garbage disposal broke.
Oh, the garbage disposal broke, and I'm sure there are people just tossing pounds and pounds of food down there as we speak. Banana peels and fish bones and all kinds of other stuff that doesn't belong. What you got? Some car right behind you. Car right behind you. Well, oh, behind you, dingbat. All right, you get a magnet, sir. This is one of our specialty ones. It says you could have returned 50 cards from the amount of time you spent arguing, etc., etc. I will say this: the "I'm in a hurry" excuse, which is always wrong, always a lie. That's a variation, a flavor of that excuse that you've never heard before, and really makes zero sense. My garbage disposal, but like I said, I've already skewered him and roasted him, so now he's just to live with his own lies and his own guilty conscience. So there's a bee that wants to eat your rotisserie chicken. Well,
He doesn't want to leave.
yeah, maybe I could distract. I wish I had, like a piece of fruit or something I could distract him. Actually, you know what? I noticed there's some raspberries. This is kind of gross, but I was walking by earlier. Someone dropped some raspberries on the ground over here. Let's see.
Right here,
I mean, I don't think it's gonna sting you, but yeah, I've never seen a bee that loves chicken. Let's see if he'll follow this raspberry. I don't want to kill him, just a piece of bee and.
You still don't land on your hand and bite you though.
Oh, I'm not allergic. I get stung. Not often, but every once in a while. There you go, buddy. There you go. Okay, I think he's following me now.
I was just thinking, if the thump's gonna be that heavy, to where in a 9 to 12 hour period we might see a foot, there is definitely the chance for thunder snow on the cards. Thunder snow is on the cards. Now, will I be able to hear it this time? Well, I'm gonna be up the entire night Saturday night. I'm gonna be up the whole day on Sunday. Bring all the snow on. I'm not staying up for nothing.
Follow me. Here you go.
Bring everything.
Get stung for. All right. I think he's good. First bee narc. Well, look, we solved the problem. Be gone without having to without me having any harm befall him. That's what I was going for. Yeah, there's your pun. Cartnark's out.
Is the Euro AI running, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, is the Euro AI? It's about a crank, I think. It must be said that the Euro AI was kind of north. Okay, it was kind of north. The Euro, also pretty north. For our area, 8 to 10 inches, which is a downtrend, and it brings the heaviest totals north. This is the biggest model run and the most crucial model run that we will have. So so far. Let's see if Max is still live. There's a chance he's still live. No, he's definitely not live. DG. Do you want some DG? Something for the background. Something for the background. This one. This one.
Alright guys, not that anybody cares, but I recently downloaded TikTok. And you go on your little page, you see videos, I try and look for different recipes, things like that. But I kept seeing this woman's videos, she does these skits.
I've never
the
downloaded
first time
TikTok.
I kept seeing them on my page, I would just kind of watch like 10 seconds of them, then scroll past it because I found them painful.
Wait, I just remember something. January 6, 2025, the storm was north. Or the storm was modeled in a way that the bullseye was right over the DMV and the Baltimore Metro, right? January 6th, last year, was every model had it north. In reality, the totals, the highest totals, ended up being south of our metro. Between DC and Richmond. In reality, the totals, the highest totals, were about 50 miles south. And the War Mare Advection did not win. Something to keep in mind. This is looking like January 6, 2025, to be honest. The way this storm is set up, it's just like it did.
Painfully unfunny.
Why did I
but
swear?
I kept seeing them, so I decided to go to her page and...
Fine, I'll say the city in Central Virginia.
This woman right now has 24
That's what I'm gonna say.
million subscribers on TikTok. And I was like, what? Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot be the only person that finds this woman brutally unfunny. I'm just going to play a few of her things. Again, I don't want to get hated on. She's obviously got a massive fan base. That's fine, whatever. Good for her. She's very successful. This woman, these skits that she does, I mean, it's not even like they're funny to the point where they're so bad you can laugh. They're just like, let's just watch. All right, guys, let's just watch some of these skits here. Look at this: 24 million followers, almost 1 billion likes. That's like the Charlie D'Amelio level there. This woman, wow, I didn't even know you could get this many followers. But you look at all of her videos, her skits, they're at 10 million views. I don't know, and she's got some new skits. So, guys, let's watch these, and you can judge for yourself here. And I'll just let them play.
Mom, guess what? Got another bottle of wine? No, I watched the tooth. That's great, honey. You gotta remember to put your tooth under the pillow and then you get $1 from the tooth fairy. Will we? Yeah. Okay. Excuse me, officer. Mom. What? The tooth fairy didn't take my tooth or give me $1. Oh, shit. Maybe he forgot. He forgot me? No, actually, I remember he called me last night and just said he was really busy. Is there busy for me? No. Oh, look, he just texted me and he said, you can give me your tooth and I'll give you $1.
Here we go, we're running.
Okay?
Remember, chat. Jan 6 last year. Every model had it north. In reality, it went south. And it's looking to affect the exact same areas.
Okay. And the late fee. Late fee? What are you, the IRS?
I can't watch this.
Hi there. Sorry I didn't answer the phone. I was probably too lazy, or I had anxiety when the phone rings. Please just text me. But if you want to leave a voicemail, you can. I probably just won't listen to it. No te beep.
Guys,
Alright, have fun at Chad's, kids. Goodbye, little ones.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Mom. Goodbye. Say, guys, I just have one question. So, where are we going? It's this new bar in town. Great, I could use a drink. This place is nice. Duh, they have drinks on special. Great.
all right, I can't watch any more of this. Guys, you can look through all of her skits or whatever, and they're supposed to be funny skits. She has characters. I understand that. Again, 24 million followers, subscribers. It's very impressive. No disrespect. I'd love to be that successful. It's phenomenal. But the thing is, I'm not even trying to call this woman out. It's just I kept seeing her, and it was just like, oh my God. Like, guys, like, what part of those videos are you supposed to laugh at? Like, legit, like, it's like, okay, like, I don't even understand, like, the idea behind them being funny. Like, the daughter, the mom forgot that to put the dollar under. It's just like, it's just not funny. I don't know what to say. It's not funny. But guys, when it comes to laughs, I got you covered on TikTok. I have probably the funniest video I found on TikTok. I don't go on there very much. I just got it. But this video, let's take a look at this. Let me go to this video. Okay, guys, here it is.
What volume is that?
Predator tries to meet 15-year-old girl, escapes in tiny car.
What is he watching?
Okay. Did they even come with license plates or no? No? Oh, that's cool, man.
This dude's a sexual predator in a small car.
Remember, 8 to 10 inches was the last run.
That's cool, man.
He's trying to hide his face. Look at him.
So, what's your name again? Roger. Hey, Roger, can I have a chat with you? Just a chat, man. I don't wanna call the police. I just wanna have a chat with you, okay? So, why do you think it's okay, brother? And I'm just filming for our own protection.
I mean, what is...
Police will touch you, okay? No, Roger. I wanna chat with you, Roger. Roger.
Check the group shout. Why would I go to check the group shout? Why? Oh yeah. I can still talk in groups. In the forums, I can still talk. So, in the forums, I can still talk. So they didn't get rid of that. That's probably on purpose. W Clanker model. W Clanker. Now give us a foot of snow, please. Your AI. W Clanker. Now please give us a foot. Huge snow shield to the north. Why couldn't we have this when the sleet line was down here? So much for having an Arctic high pressure. Oh wait, I'm going west now. So guys, it's a touch north. Okay, I need different aura. What's the other one called? Wait. 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 Bro, I'm falling into all the brain rot. Wait, let me see. Trust me, there's no new frames out. There's no new frames out. Okay, no. From vape clouds to storm clouds, the untold story of Ryan Hall, y'all. You know what? This'll work. This'll work. This'll work. It's wagoning north. It's wagoning north. Oh god, this is making me sick. It's wagoning north. It's more like inching north. I think it went up though. Actually, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. It did not. It did not. But I will say, 9 inches. Who can complain? At least this storm is letting us down slowly, so that we're not too disappointed. So that we can lower our expectations more and more to where we're not as disappointed if we get 6 inches. Even though I definitely will be. I definitely will be a bit disappointed. But these models are letting us down a little, letting us down slowly. Yeah, we know this thing's gonna take a while, so we're gonna put another video on. If I can find that video. Ryan Hall, y'all, from vape clouds to storm clouds. Or just put on Carnux. Or I'll put on Depressed Ginger. But I'm not worried. If we mix with sleet, which by the way, if we mix, it's going to be sleet and maybe freezing drizzle. But by the time that happens, it's going to be a lot drier. So we're not expecting heavy sleet or heavy ice. And damage will already be done. 8 to 12 inches. Probably firmly on the ground. There it is.
Hey guys, we all know Ron Hall is the internet's weatherman. The guy who tracks storms, gives real-time weather updates, and keeps us all safe when things get wild out there. But did you know that Ron's path to fame wasn't as straightforward as you might think? From chasing vape clouds to chasing real clouds, his journey is full of twists and surprises. Stick around as we dive into the untold story of Ron Hall before he became a YouTube sensation. Let's rewind a bit. Ron Hall was born on March 9th, 1994 in Pikeville, Kentucky. As right from the start, he was obsessed with storms. I mean, most kids was out playing video games and playing with toys, and Ron was over here studying weather patterns. He had this dream of becoming a meteorologist. So, Ron took a shot at it. He went to Mississippi State University to study meteorology. Sounds like a good plan, right? Well, but after a while, he made a big decision to drop out. Yep, no degree, no formal training in meteorology, but that didn't stop him. He decided to follow his own path and turn his passion for weather into something much, much bigger. Now, before he became this weather expert, Ron actually started his YouTube journey in a complete different world, the vape world. In 2017, Ron launched a YouTube channel called RKH TV, where he posted vape-related content, think like reviews, tutorials, tips, stuff like that. Here's where it gets interesting. Ron didn't make just ordinary vape videos. He actually made vape songs. Yes, you heard that right. He dropped a track called Out of Vape Juice, a funny little anthem about, well, as you would think, running out of vape juice. It was a little quirky, and people loved it, but as YouTube started cracking down on vape-related content, Ron had to think on his feet and think fast. Fast forward to 2021, and Ron completely makes a new channel called Ron Hall, y'all. This is where the whole weather thing takes off. No formal meteorology degree, no big weather station behind him, just Ron's passion, his self-taught knowledge, and a desire to share his love for weather with others. But what made him stand out? It wasn't just the facts, it was the way he delivered them. Ron has a unique ability to break down complicated weather data into simple, understandable information. People were tuning into live streams of him tracking storms and giving real-time updates. This channel completely blew up. It wasn't long before hundreds of thousands of people were watching his live streams during major weather events. And he even became known for saving lives by helping people stay safe during the tornadoes, hurricanes, and other disasters. But wait, there's more. While Ron was off creating the Ron Hall Y'all channel, his RKH TV channel didn't disappear. Instead, he rebranded it to a new channel called The Bulls, where the team at Mountain Vapors keeps the vibe going with the vape-related content. And here's another cool twist. Ryan's not only about the weather, he's also super passionate about coding and AI. He's even said that learning to code felt like games.
Alright, is the Euro out? Come on, man. What's happening? What's happening? I need this to come out a little bit faster. I need this to come out a lot faster. What is he talking about? You saw this one.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we received some phenomenal news. The mask mandate is over starting June 2nd. No more masks. Mike DeWine, the governor of my state, Ohio, came out and said the social distancing crap, the masks, it's all done June 2nd. And guys, thank God. You know, you don't have to wear masks out in public anymore. It's going to be great. We're going to get back to normal. There's no more social distancing, anything like that. Starting June 2nd. I saw California is doing it June 15th. Everyone is getting back to normal, finally, in America. This should have happened a while ago. Really, the only people dying or getting significantly sick from COVID are obese people or old people. The rest of us should be fine to go out and do everything. But, guys, I am just so happy. You can take a look. It's beautiful out. I'm going to go outside right now. Take a look at a nice time out here, guys. Normally my annoying neighbors are out running around everywhere, but I think they left, so I can come out here and film a little bit. Guys, I love this little walkway area with the grass right there. I just cut the grass yesterday. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's a oh my God, the temperature right now. The temperature, it's got to be 68 degrees. This is literally, you look at a nice little breeze. Not a cloud in the sky. Oh, it's amazing right now. It is amazing. Our yard needs a lot of work, though. We need to get a weed whacker again. That's the thing. Our weed whacker died. But this yard it's looking good right now. It's looking good. It needs some work.
No, one
But
off.
guys, the mask mandate is over. We never should have had to deal with that for the last 4 or 5 months. Thank God it's over, though. Good Lord. I mean, you look at the numbers, it's crazy. They realize only fat people and old people are dying, but they keep everyone locked down, and then, oh, if you don't wear a mask, you're the problem. We've got some of this sparkling ice. I will give everybody a warning shot on this sparkling ice. I would not recommend drinking this at nights. It kind of acts as like pop almost. Now it's not nearly as filling. With pop, you drink a Pepsi, you drink a Coke,
pop.
it's gonna fill you up. It makes you feel bad. It makes you feel
That's
really carbonated.
Ohioan right there.
This isn't as filling, but I would not recommend drinking this sparkling ice stuff at night if you're trying to go to sleep. I did it a few nights ago. I couldn't fall asleep. It's just carbonated, and I would stick to water, or I would stick to... I'll tell you what, sometimes what I'd like to drink is that Hawaiian Punch stuff, if you guys can see it back there. I was actually looking for, like, some spices. I'm making some ground beef today I already made the chicken, but I'm probably making more chicken. You know what I've realized, guys, is I just love cooking. I love making food. Almost every day I have to make something, it feels like. It's really weird. You got to do the dishes, guys. Always do the dishes. I always make sure I do my dishes. It's always a big thing to do. Let's take a look at what's in the fridge today. I just put this in the fridge. They're harder. You can't do anything with them right now. They need to thaw out a little bit. But these would be the things that I would be making today. They are ready to be cooked if I want to make them. But I already do have a lot of chicken left, as you guys can see there. I have a lot of chicken left. That's 3 big pieces of them. I don't even know if I'd eat all of that, but I do need to make this lean ground beef. You can take a look at the calories on it, guys. Many Americans suffer from obesity. It's really sad. You need to start, portioning your meals, dieting better. 140 calories, 112 grams. You're talking about 23 grams of protein. Really good stuff right here. And that's just one of the things I want to talk about, guys, and really discuss is people in America and how fat they are. Because it really is unfortunate. It's sad to see. And it really is a mindset thing. You know, when you think about fat people, you think about eating, something like a cheeseburger, or not even a cheeseburger, like a donut or an Oreo. I've always said it's a mindset thing. If you need to feel guilt while you're eating the cheesecake, while you're eating the Oreo. Now, the Oreo's still going to taste good. The cookie dough ice cream is going to taste good. If I went out right now to Dairy Queen and got a large cookie dough blizzard, it would taste good. But guys, the overall guilt and the overall thought in my mind as I'm eating this is, how am I going to burn this off? How is my workout going to be affected by this? How is this going to digest in my body? How much of it is going to be stored as fats in my body? It's all a mindset thing when it comes to food. That's what I've always said. And you've got all these people eating 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day, not working out. And it's really unfortunate modern day with how bad this food is. You take a look at the grease, the dressings, everything like that. There are some really, we are in modern day, modern times now. There are some great healthy foods, but there are also some really bad foods that people think are good. Like nuts. Nuts, I have nothing against nuts, but 15 cashews is 100.
By the way, Weather Underground keeps upgrading the totals. We are now... They keep uptrending the totals. So at this point, it went from about 15. Wait, let me see if this is correct. Yeah. Yeah, now we're at 16 inches. Okay. We're rebounding. And now it says 16 inches.
Or is 160 calories, I believe. I believe that's what it is. That's the number. So it's just crazy to think about the different things, the misconception people have. And guys, it's all about them.
And it barely has Wintry Mix too. It has Wintry Mix starting at 4 o'clock, ending by midnight. With snow still mixed in.
Mindset, right? If you're not feeling that guilt when you're eating those foods, they're going to taste good no matter what. Like, I could go up to KFC right now and get a fried chicken. It would taste good. But the guilt I'd be feeling, and then especially after the meal, after you get that mouth pleasure, after the mouth pleasure is gone, that guilt you feel in your gut as the food is, you know, becoming fat into your body. It's just, that's what needs to change with many of these people. You need to start feeling guilt. And obviously the exercise comes into it, things like that. But really the most important thing is getting on a healthier track. Chicken is amazing. Beef is amazing. You're talking about stuff that's very, you know, you can eat a lot of it. You can eat a lot of chicken in 500 calories and 600 calories. You can get really full. 500 or 600 calories. I'd recommend.
Yeah, hear that, Filippini? All right. Is it time to lock in? Not yet. Guys, this is the most crucial run we have ever had in the last, I don't even know how many years. Not much change at the minute. I'm a low-key terrified to see what's gonna happen. Grown man being scared over colors on the screen. Colors on a map. Who's gonna get edged? We need to stall this a little bit. Let's stall this a little bit. Grown man tweaking over colors on a map of the United States. Bro, give us frame 72. I'm absolutely tired of waiting. Oh my goodness, dude.
To people protein shakes to crave the sweet tooth. And that's why I have almond milk with my protein shakes. Yes, it's a little bit more calories, but I view almond milk as such a better leg up on just mixing water with protein shakes due to the fact that it just makes it taste better, and it's almost like a milkshake frosty type consistency to where I'm not going to be craving any sort of delicacy like you know, going up to Dairy Queen, getting a Blizzard, getting a milkshake, anything like that. I don't need to be craving that because I'm already thinking I'm getting it through the protein shakes. There's a way to make your protein shakes taste really good, guys. Now, I do agree, if a woman is really muscly, that is unattractive. That's a personal opinion. Some guys like that, but I think most guys would agree. If you're muscly and you're a woman, that is unattractive. But you can have firm arms and you can lift lightly. If you're a woman, you don't have to be doing legs every
where are the
single
frames
day.
at?
All these girls, it's legs Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Little do they know, you know, you pick up a weight and start doing a dumbbell curl, you're not going to become Sylvester Stallone here. You're really not. And all these girls, they eat 1,200 calories a day anyways. It's not like they're getting any protein into their body to build muscle. Listen to this baby sizzle on in. Never mind, it's not hot enough. There it goes.
Stop, it's 12 o'clock.
A nice upgrade. Let's go outside, Norman. Go be free. Go run around. He's like, dude, are you kidding me? I always gotta close the door before he leaves. You know what, guys? The goal in life should always be to find a girl that loves you as much as I love midday salads.
Alright. A to the yo. We need to... Someone
Midday
out there needs... Someone out here needs to make that a meme right here. Send it to DG. Be like... Someone needs to make this a meme. Come on now. Come on, the potential is right there. Make this a meme. The meme could be Baltimore's the mouth and then the mustard is ice. Come on now. A to the yo. A to the yo. Chat.
You know, guys, these
Pretend I
past
have
two
Vine
midday
booms.
salads have really been lacking turkey bacon. I've missed my turkey bacon. I gotta go get some. I gotta go to the grocery store at some point and get some turkey bacon. But guys, that is going to do it for this video vlog. I don't really know how many of these vlogs, I want to keep them going. I want to get, a nice base, a nice support base on YouTube, a nice community going. So hopefully sooner or later we'll get one of those things going. Hopefully the vlogs get more interesting. I don't know. I think this is vlog number 14. It's just me doing the same crap every single day. I understand, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to build a community. A community. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description. I am, of course, Midday Salad wants to come up. Excuse me. I am, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Now, for all your viewing pleasure, we're going to look at the 12Z, not the 12Z, the 00 yet again. Comes a little earlier. The snow comes a little earlier. That's a good sign, I think. The snow comes a little bit earlier, maybe. Here we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. Okay. We might be able to deal with this. The snow starts earlier. By like maybe an hour or two. The snow starts earlier by like an hour. Might be a good sign. Come on, next frame, please. Now we just enter a moment of internalization. Take this all in. Bit lighter snow to the north. either way, I think 8 to 12 is likely, with a potential layer of ice on top, guys. Eight to 12 with a potential layer of ice on top. If we get that layer of ice, school might close for a whole week because temps are going to stay freezing for a long time. If we don't, roads are still going to be extremely icy to where we might just close for a week anyways. So the Euro is slower. The snow might come in earlier, but the storm slows down. Okay? Here we go. Continue the music. Is that good or bad? Wait, that is a 6Z. A little bit south. You see that? A little bit south. 18Z, 0Z. 18Z, 0Z. A little bit south. About like 5 miles, so it doesn't really matter. It's like 5 miles south. A little bit south. Yeah. Yeah, no, that is south. Just by a little bit. Next frame. Do I dare click ahead? Oh. What a buzzkill. No. Is it south though? Look, it has sleet. Don't get too excited. Okay. So this model has less freezing rain. Mixing might be a little bit later. This is still 1 o'clock. It's not ideal. It ticked just south. Now remember, last time we had a big storm, or I guess it was more like a significant storm. The heaviest totals, it was Jan 6 last year. Heaviest totals were up in Maryland, DC, Philly, that area. And there was a warm nose set up in West Virginia, just like this one. In reality, it was a little bit more south. Heaviest totals, southern Maryland, Delaware, Northern Virginia. So with this ever so slight south shift, this could be the sign of something good, chat. Now, I doubt the total snowfall will change much. It's good to see it tick south. Wow, chat, you don't realize how many gray hairs I was starting to grow. Or how many hairs are turning gray. It's crazy. Tony Pan's already all gray. Continue the music. Okay, now the frames just don't want to load. Okay. Alright, now they don't want to load. DG? You play GeoGuessr? Wait, this is peak.
GeoGuess, ladies and gentlemen.
GeoGuess.
I'm trying this new game where you have to guess where you're at in the world. They give you a little picture and you got to guess what continent you're on and things like that. So they've got a bunch of this crap here. I'm a little overwhelmed by it. I think if you just play the original, we can do that. Okay, we can do the world, famous places, United States, European Union, UK. Okay, I'm not going to be very good at this. Well, you know what?
So, I'm getting word that the Euro has over a foot still.
We'll start with the United States. The thing is, I don't want to get too overzealous. Get ready to explore the world. You're about to start 5 minutes. This shit costs money? Dude, what? That's the thing with this. This should just be a free site. This is... How is this not a free site? That's so stupid. I saw this on, like, Twitter. And I was like, you know... I guess I'm a timer. I only have 5 minutes of free time. What is this? You got to pay like $1 or something? All right, so where is this? You know what? I do see that Starbucks coffee place right there. So, you know, I'm already getting a nice vibe. I'm already picking something up. I'm feeling Oregon right now. I'm looking at the trees. I'm seeing, you know, this is a highway. You can take a look at the sign. That speed limit sign. Can I see that? Let me look over here. Yeah, no, this is definitely Oregon. Didn't they say everything was in North America anyways? This is like right around Portland. We don't see any Antifa people though. No, it's not near Portland. There'd be Antifa people. It's probably right around Eugene, right around somewhere over there, Eugene, Oregon, and we'll go with that. Yeah, well. All right, next place.
All right, that's going to be it for the stream. Good runs still. Good runs. Very slight south shift on the Euro. This better keep up. One more stream of this tomorrow night. Hopefully nothing bad happens.